Who was the most successful member during their solo era? Measuring BTS's achievements and musical trajectories. BTS's decision to embark on a new chapter with solo activities in mid-2022 was one of the most monumental moments in the history of the global music industry. This move not only gave each member space to explore their unique artistic identities, but also sparked healthy competition at the top of the global charts. Over the years, all 7 members have released projects reflecting their individual musical influences, anxieties, and ideals. The question of which of them was the most successful during this solo era has become a highly debated topic, given that each member has achieved remarkable success on a global scale. Jhope led the way as the first member to release an official solo studio album, Jack in the Box. With this project, he stepped out of his cheerful comfort zone and showcased a darker, more experimental side with a touch of classic 90s hip-hop. Jhope's success isn't measured solely by sales figures, but by the incredible critical acclaim and his courage in becoming the first Korean artist to headline the prestigious Lollapalooza music festival. This performance demonstrated his capacity as a world-class stage performer, capable of commanding tens of thousands of audiences single-handedly. The next monumental step was taken by Jin, who presented the song The Astronaut as an emotional farewell gift before his enlistment. Collaborating with the legendary band Coldplay, Jin showcased his warm and soulful vocals in a pop-rock genre. The song immediately shot up international charts and achieved impressive sales certifications. In a short time, The Astronaut proved that Jin's vocal prowess and solid fanbase could create a major impact, even with just one solo single before going on hiatus. RM, the group's leader, chose a highly introspective path with his album Indigo, followed by Right Place, Wrong Person. As a thinker and art curator, RM transformed his solo albums into archival spaces documenting the end of his youth, collaborating with musicians across genres and generations. From Erykah Badu to Anderson .Paak, RM has earned widespread acclaim from international music critics for his lyrical depth and conceptualization. RM's achievements have reached a high level of artistic recognition, cementing his position as one of the most respected songwriters in the modern industry. Suga, also known by his alter ego Auguste, completed his musical trilogy with the studio album D-Day. The album served as a cathartic conclusion to his emotional journey, combining poignant lyrical honesty with intense hip-hop production. Suga's success was further emphasized by his massively successful solo world tour, making him the first BTS member to independently embark on a global stadium and arena tour. Tickets sold out within minutes across the globe, testifying to Suga's immense appeal as a standalone solo artist. Jimin rode a wave of massive mainstream success with his debut album, Face, featuring the title track Like Crazy, with a project exploring the emotions of loneliness and self-discovery. During the pandemic, Jimin made history as the first Korean soloist to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. This achievement marked a remarkable milestone, proving that Korean language music had a powerful penetration in the United States market, bolstered by Jimin's magical choreography and unique vocals. This success continued with the release of his second album, Muse, which maintained his momentum internationally. V showcased a completely different charm with his solo album, Layover, working with creative producer Min Hee-jin. V chose to delve into jazz, classic R&B, and soul genres, perfectly suited to his distinctive and sensual baritone voice. The album offered a cinematic visual aesthetic and a relaxed yet sophisticated musical atmosphere, moving away from the mainstream pop formula. The market response was overwhelmingly positive, with Layover breaking the first-week sales record for a solo album in South Korea and proving that these musical ideals were well received by a global audience. Jungkook, as the youngest member, took the world by storm with his all-English album, Golden, with global hit singles like 7 and 3D. Jungkook showcased a seamless transformation into a new generation of global pop icons. 7 broke multiple streaming records on Spotify and remained at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 for a -1 breaking 100 years. Who was the most successful member during their solo era? Measuring BTS's achievements and musical trajectories, BTS's decision to embark on a new chapter with solo activities in mid-2022 was one of the most monumental moments in the history of the global music industry. This move not only gave each member space to explore their unique artistic identities, but also sparked healthy competition at the top of the global charts. Over the years, all 7 members have released projects reflecting their individual musical influences, anxieties, and ideals. The question of which of them was the most successful during this solo era has become a highly debated topic, given that each member has achieved remarkable success on a global scale. Jhope led the way as the first member to release an official solo studio album, Jack in the Box. With this project, he stepped out of his cheerful comfort zone and showcased a darker, more experimental side with a touch of classic 90s hip-hop. Jhope's success isn't measured solely by sales figures, but by the incredible critical acclaim and his courage in becoming the first Korean artist to headline the prestigious Lollapalooza Music Festival. This performance demonstrated his capacity as a world-class stage performer, capable of commanding tens of thousands of audiences single-handedly. The next monumental step was taken by Jin, who presented the song The Astronaut as an emotional farewell gift before his enlistment. Collaborating with the legendary band Coldplay, Jin showcased his warm and soulful vocals in a pop-rock genre. The song immediately shot up international charts and achieved impressive sales certifications. In a short time, The Astronaut proved that Jin's vocal prowess and solid fanbase could create a major impact, even with just one solo single before going on hiatus. RM, the group's leader, chose a highly introspective path with his album Indigo, followed by Right Place, Wrong Person. As a thinker and art curator, RM transformed his solo albums into archival spaces documenting the end of his youth, collaborating with musicians across genres and generations. From Erykah Badu to Anderson .Paak, RM has earned widespread acclaim from international music critics for his lyrical depth and conceptualization. RM's achievements have reached a high level of artistic recognition, cementing his position as one of the most respected songwriters in the modern industry. Suga, also known by his alter ego Auguste, completed his musical trilogy with the studio album D-Day. The album served as a cathartic conclusion to his emotional journey, combining poignant lyrical honesty with intense hip-hop production. Suga's success was further emphasized by his massively successful solo world tour, making him the first BTS member to independently embark on a global stadium and arena tour. Tickets sold out within minutes across the globe, testifying to Suga's immense appeal as a standalone solo artist. Jimin rode a wave of massive mainstream success with his debut album, Face, featuring the title track like Crazy, with a project exploring the emotions of loneliness and self-discovery. During the pandemic, Jimin made history as the first Korean soloist to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. This achievement marked a remarkable milestone, proving that Korean language music had a powerful penetration in the United States market, bolstered by Jimin's magical choreography and unique vocals. This success continued with the release of his second album, Muse, which maintained his momentum internationally. V showcased a completely different charm with his solo album, Layover, working with creative producer Min Hee-jin. V chose to delve into jazz, classic R&B, and soul genres, perfectly suited to his distinctive and sensual baritone voice. The album offered a cinematic visual aesthetic and a relaxed yet sophisticated musical atmosphere, moving away from the mainstream pop formula. The market response was overwhelmingly positive, with Layover breaking the first-week sales record for a solo album in South Korea and proving that these musical ideals were well received by a global audience. Jungkook, as the youngest member, took the world by storm with his all-English album, Golden, with global hit singles like 7 and 3D. Jungkook showcased a seamless transformation into a new generation of global pop icons. 7 broke multiple streaming records on Spotify and remained at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 for a -1 breaking 100 years.